So are you happy with your bodging then?
Aye. And when I come back a bit,
It's looking alright, like.
I'll sand it.
Yep.
And then
I'm just
another
going
load.
to epoxy these bits here.
Aye, but not till this is all done.
No worries.
And then another load after that. Once it's
Top layer.
sanded, to do the top layer.
Yep.
And then wet sand once that's set. I'm going to try
And then primed and sprayed and lacquered, put back on the car, and sit back happy. As happy can be, considering we shouldn't have had to do this in the first place. But never mind.
Didn't get us started on that.
Well done, Shez.
Cheers. 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 Oh, I need to take my gloves off.
Aye. Gloves aren't what they used to be like, are they?
Little tip.
They're all wrinkly.
Wash all your stuff. Might let
Bye.
that slide.
So 12 hours later we're back. Did you epoxy both sides, the cracks?
Yeah.
I didn't show that on the video. Where is it?
It's sanded slightly.
Oh, there. There. Yeah, it obviously sanded,
Because it's... But
but the bodge, the second layer, has set. And she's epoxied the other side, the other crack. So now it is sanding time. Hopefully to get it as smooth as possible.
that's why you wet sanded for. When I
You
film
should
that.
start to see the finished result. I'm going to stand over here.
Not entirely sure.
So it's pretty decent. The lines of the bumper are pretty well defined already. So just smoothing it in, blending it. So pouring with wet sand. What's it coming up like?
Awesomeness.
You keep putting your buns in the way.
It's all about patience. This
Please, I'm not doing it. So while she's busy doing the sanding, these are the replacement sensors that we bought. Just comes with a little display, LED display, and obviously a 12 volt supplies from ignition, reverse, brake light, and then your ground. There's 8 sensors because we're replacing the front ones as well, and obviously your control module. Thankfully we don't need to use this hole saw because there's already holes in the bumper, so they ought to go on once she's finished the bumper, and then we can reattach it. So Shez says she's finished. It's looking pretty good. Looks pretty nice and shiny. So what's next? Primer?
Aye. Just gotta clean it off, mask it up, primer. I'm off to get some masking tape in the car.
Looking pretty good. You would never know there was a hole there. But, we'll see how it comes out. Prime it up, see how smooth it looks. Might need a little bit more sanding, but looks pretty good so far. I mean, it's never going to be perfect, but not at all bad. Looks like she might have missed a little bit here. Actually, no, she hasn't. It's nice and smooth. It looks like there's a divot, but there's not. It's smooth as you like that. Can't even feel the edges. Nice one. She's done a pretty good job. That needs a little bit flattened there, just a little ridge. But that's it. Notice one thing that's going to be annoying when she comes back. Our epoxy hasn't held the cracks opened up, and exactly the same thing has happened on this side. It doesn't look like she actually put any epoxy within the crack, just over the top of it, which is something that I'm going to have to pull her up about. But we'll get it sorted. Well, I don't know where she's gone, but she started bagging it up to protect it. So I take it she's going to start primering the fix she's done. Just wants to protect the rest of the bumper. I did speak to her about the epoxy, and she said it was because she hadn't left it long enough. So what we've decided to do is we'll epoxy those pieces together when the bumper's on the car, because then it'll just be held in place. Might not work, but it's worth a shot anyway. But the main aim of the game really is to fix this, obviously this issue with the hole, and it's looking good so far. So I'll wait for her to come back, and should be able to do some more prep and get spraying. Megan has touched it to see how smooth it is, and it really is. It actually feels like plastic already. There's just no real edges on it. It's just nice and really well blended in. You did a good job, my love.
Cheers, Eels.
That's the way it goes, big nose. Say hello, Isaac. Isaac.
We'll actually say hello, Isaac.
Isaac. Isaac, hello.
Isaac. Hello.
Do any of your children have any respect for you? Apparently, I'm annoying. I'll do it. Think you're funny, don't you?
Aye. You were doing?
I've got no choice.
That's how you get rid of your brain.
Stickier than I thought it would be. I look like a flipping Sunderland strip now. All red. And white.
Sunderland isn't all red.
Red and white. Stripes. Get on with your work. The bag lady is nearly finished. And then after that, just the nice black. What paint is it? Is it satin or something, or is it proper paint for this?
Oh, it's mixed. It's custom mixed. Actually, it's a good thing. They sent it out really quick. It's a colour match. You just get your code.
Colour match is what, PXR?
PXR, yeah. Under the bonnet.
Yeah.
Where the filter is.
Yeah.
Filter box. Everybody looks for it, especially
So
on the
that's black,
Craigslist.
hopefully. Because there's a big white label on the front.
It's actually brilliant black.
But,
that's what it's called.
And then after that, the lacquer, and this end will end up showing up the rest of the bumper.
It's got like a sparkle in it.
Just like your eyes.
Oh no, how
How to make a little boy happy. Isaac, where you going? And there's the tea lady. Say hi.
Hi. He's only happy when he's in the car.
Where you going, Isaac?
Thank you.
You'll never hear from him again. He'll be happy in there for hours.
Job done. He's doing a brilliant job.
What's that? Done it before? I'm ready for this.
Ready for what? You're not.
So before I forget, Shez, why did you choose this filler?
Oh, shut up, man! Didn't put that on the video.
Because it was purple and it had a sumo wrestler on the tin.
You're not gonna put that in.
Of course I am.
It wasn't. It was really a technical.
It's a familiar
decision.
sight, I guess.
What? Looking at Ian, that.
Yeah, I mean, you're looking at yourself. Looking at yourself.
Burn, hey, burn.
Pro tip: never get married.
How do you? Be like it's reflective right now. You're looking at it.
I'll edit this part out. Shouldn't you be painting or something? Priming, masking, doing the dishes or something? So, joined here by Abdul, my Muslim painter friend.
You cannot put that on.
Yes, I can.
No, you can't.
My channel.
It doesn't matter.
Now we are going to do
Please
some
edit that out.
priming.
Steven.
It's prime time. Come on. Come on, shredder.
No one will get the reference unless they're over 30.
You know I've already spent 10 minutes shaking that.
Yeah, but that was ages ago.
Feels like the wind's blowing backwards.
Yeah.
Are you doing it sideways or? It's going to go up and down. Doesn't look like it's making any difference on the camera, but when you're looking normal way on, like with your actual eyes, it's proper grey.
Wait a minute.
Primer shows up the dents a bit more like though, doesn't it? Now you can do that with that though, unless you're going to sand it down anymore.
I can't do now until it's dry.
Aye.
It's got to have a few more coats, so see how it goes.
I mean, it might not look as bad with the actual paint colour on there, because it's obviously be shinier. But that's pretty bumpy. I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, it was never going to be perfect, was it? But
You've got to remember it got misshaped and all, you know, when they hit it.
see how it goes. As long as there's not a hole in it, who cares? And I was buying a new bumper, but yeah. As she's just pointed out, there's other bits, like, if I can get it on camera, like that were just not even noticeable when it was like shiny black. So I mean, you'll probably not be able to notice once the actual paint and then the lacquer's on the top. But we'll see.
You can't get enough what I've just done.
We shall see. Well, it looks better than it did anyway with the flipping massive hole in the top. So, yeah. We'll see.